Hello once again, dear viewers. You're watching ERi-TV. Welcome to our news broadcast. Here are the headlines. Second Congress of Voluntary Blood Donors Association. Meeting on implementation of development programs. Russia vetoes renewal of North Korea sanctions monitoring. 45 killed in bus crash in South Africa. In our domestic news, the Northern Red Sea region's branch of the Voluntary Blood Donors Association held its second Congress on 28 March, themed Let's Save Lives with Our Renewable Blood. This event marks a significant step forward in the association's effort to enhance blood donation awareness and increase the pool of voluntary donors. Mr. Tewolde Tesfazgi, the chairman of the regional branch, reported noteworthy progress in public engagement and the expansion of the association's reach beyond its initial 4 subzones. He commended the activities of the branch in Ghinda, Massawa, Af'abat and Nakfa, which have been instrumental in ensuring adequate blood supplies to healthcare facilities, particularly highlighting the substantial contribution of the youth. Mr. Mahari Abraham from the National Blood Transfusion Service praised the region's accomplishments, registering that they serve as a commendable model for other regions across the country. Ms. Asmarat Abraham, the governor of the region, spoke at the Congress, pledging the region's administration's continued support for the association's endeavors. The Congress culminated in the election of new executive committee and the presentation of certificates of recognition to exemplary blood donors, celebrating their pivotal role in the community. Established in 2015, the National Voluntary Blood Donors Association's Northern Red Sea Region branch continues to be a beacon of hope and solidarity, underscoring life-saving power of voluntary blood donation. Mr. Rizan Adonai, the secretary of the PFDJ in the Northern Red Sea region, convened a meeting in the Ghinda subzone with local residents to discuss the progress of ongoing development programs. The meeting saw the participation of public representatives, government employees, heads of line ministries and area administrators, indicating a wide-ranging interest and involvement in the region's developmental efforts. During the meeting, Mr. Rizan provided a comprehensive briefing on the current state of affairs in the region and the planned development initiatives. He highlighted the success of the popular campaign aimed at water and soil conservation, alongside the renovation of terraces and enhancement of water catchment schemes, noting these efforts have led to a significant environmental improvements. Additionally, Mr. Razana praised the community's commitment to supporting the families of martyrs through financial and material contributions, underscoring the importance of solidarity in fostering societal resilience. Mr. Umar Yahya, the administrator of the Ghinda subzone, further emphasized the impact of the assistance provided to the families of martyrs and disadvantaged members of the community. He urged for an increase in organizational capacity to ensure even more effective outcomes from these charitable efforts, highlighting the necessity of the structured approach to community support. The Logo Ansaba subzone has initiated a comprehensive livestock vaccination campaign, reaching out to 13 administrative areas to combat various animal diseases. This extensive program aims to bolster the health and productivity of the local livestock population, crucial for the community's livelihood. Mr. Samuel Kefletian, the subzone's head of livestock health, reported that the program has successfully vaccinated approximately 10,000 animals and around 2,000 dogs against a range of diseases. Additionally, diagnostic assessments have been conducted on 600 livestock to ensure a targeted and effective vaccination strategy. Highlighting the program's collaborative approach, Mr. Samuel urged livestock owners to remain vigilant and report any signs of illness in their animals to local authorities, and ensuring timely intervention and disease control. The administrators from the involved administrative areas stressed the significance of the vaccination campaign in safeguarding the health of their livestock, which is fundamental to region's administration's development and food security. Mr. Simon Amaniel, the head of livestock resources in the subzone, encouraged farmers to take an active role in overseeing the health of their livestock. He emphasized the importance of immediate communication with the nearest agricultural office upon the detection of any health concerns, highlighting the community's integrated role in the success of the vaccination program and overall animal health management. That was our domestic news. Please stay tuned for the international news right after the short break. Russia has vetoed a resolution at the UN Security Council that effectively ends the monitoring by a panel of UN experts of sanctions against North Korea. The veto does not end UN sanctions against North Korea, and North Korea has been under UN sanctions for its ballistic missile and nuclear programs since 2006. The panel of independent experts has monitored these sanctions for the past 15 years, reporting twice a year to the Security Council. Moscow's veto at the Security Council yesterday blocked the body from renewing the annual mandate for a panel of experts. The current mandate of the panel expires at the end of April. In its most recent report earlier in March, the panel of UN experts claimed that North Korea continues to flout sanctions, including by launching ballistic missiles and breaching oil import limits. It also claimed it is investigating reports of arms shipments from Pyongyang to Russia for use in the war in Ukraine. Both Russia and North Korea have denied the accusations. 45 people have died in South Africa after the bus they were in plunged some 50 meters off a bridge into a ravine, authorities have said. An 8-year-old girl, the only survivor, sustained serious injuries but is now in a state of condition. The bus crashed through the barrier and caught fire and hit the ground in the northeastern Limpopo province. 34 body bags have been taken from the scene, but only 9 bodies are identifiable, authorities have also said. The passengers were pilgrims traveling from Botswana's capital, Gaborone, to an Eastern service in the town of Moria. The vehicle lost control and went off a bridge on the mountain pass between Makapono and Marken, around 300 kilometers north of Johannesburg, according to South African public broadcaster SABC. Rescue operations said that body parts from separate crash victims may have fused together in the fire, which is why so far only 9 bodies have been identified. South Africa has a poor road safety record. Please stay tuned now for a recap of tonight's headlines. Second Congress of Voluntary Blood Donors Association. Meeting on implementation of development programs. Russia vetoes renewal of North Korea sanctions monitoring. And 45 killed in bus crash in South Africa. That was our news for tonight, dear viewers. It is good night from us.